Hey everybody, Mr. Thomas here. I don't know if you know this about me, but I I play a lot of board games. If you follow me on social media or you're a student in my classroom, you already know this because I talk about playing board games a lot. And I got to thinking that we're all spending a lot more time at home recently, and I just thought that maybe I would share a couple of board games that I really enjoy with you, in case you were looking for something to do. These are games. The games I'm going to show you today. There's three of them. I'm going to show you two games that I keep in my classroom already, like for inside recess games, because they're fun, they're quick, and they're easy to learn. And then I'm going to show you a third game that I'm definitely going to add to my classroom as soon as I can, because just like the other two, it's fun, it's really quick, and it's easy to learn. And I was thinking that some of these games that are good for inside recess games, they might be really great games for your family too. So I just wanted to show you three quick games, and then whatever. I'm not very good at this. I don't know. I'll just show you the games.
Game number 1 on the list is called Just One. In this game, for 3 to 7 players, everyone works as a team, and the object of the game is to get one member to guess a word on a card so your team gets a point. You also get to write a clue on your cute little whiteboard easel thingy with your little dry erase marker, while the other person guessing goes and makes a sandwich or something.
So there are a couple of rules that govern the kinds of clues that you can and can't write, but the main idea is this: you can write one word, just one,
Hey, that's the name of this game.
which you do so secretly. And then you as a team, you reveal your clues to each other while the guesser is still not there. And any duplicate clues are erased and they don't get to see those. So now you're thinking to yourself, ooh, I have a great clue for this word that as soon as the guesser sees this clue, they're going to guess exactly what the word is. But is it too obvious? Because if somebody else picks that word, I don't want to be the reason that we don't get to see that clue. So it's this kind of fun mind game that you play with yourself, and you're trying to read everybody's minds around the table. So fun story. We were playing with my family, and the word that was supposed to be guessed was penguin, right? And it is I decide okay, well, so bird, obviously that would be a good one, because then it's a type of bird, but everybody's gonna pick bird, so I'm not gonna write down bird. I'm gonna be clever, and I'm gonna write the word tuxedo, because it's a penguin, get it? Except my brother-in-law also wrote tuxedo, because he was thinking well, I don't want to put bird, and nobody put bird, and the only clue that the person was given to guess penguin was cold. And that we didn't get that point, because we all were overthinking it, nobody wanted to put this clue. So just one. It's a fantastic party game. I really enjoy it. It's a lot of fun to play, and I think you'll like it. All right, game number 2. Definitely my favorite game on this list. Possibly my favorite card game of all time is called Six Nimmt, which in German means six takes. And if that doesn't tell you everything you need to know about the game, there's nothing I could. Yeah, no, it doesn't help you really. But trust me, when I show it to you, when I explain it to you, the title Six Takes, Six Nimmt will all make sense. Everything will make sense, except the bulls. I still don't know why that's a thing. I don't. But it's cute, right? I mean, it's cute. Bulls, they're kind of cute. But the bulls are bad. You don't want the bulls. They're bad.
The game Six Nimmt, which can be played by a frankly ridiculous 2 to 10 players, works like this. At the beginning of the game, players are dealt 10 cards from a deck of 104 cards, numbered 1 to 104. Then cards are placed in 4 rows on the table. Now comes the game, where the goal is to play all your cards and end with the fewest number of points. All you do is pick a card from your hand and place it face down in front of you, and everyone else does the same. Then you all flip over your cards at the same time, and the cards are placed from lowest to highest value in the rows on the table. The reason the game is called Six Nimmt, however, is because if you are ever the poor unfortunate sap who has played what would be the sixth card in a row, you take all of those cards, and the bulls, which I warned you about, are points.
It's worth pointing out that every card in the game is worth at least 1 point, as demonstrated by this little guy right up here. Other cards are worth more points, though. Multiples of 10 are worth 3 points. Multiples of 5, let me see if I can find one, are worth 2 points. Multiples of 11 are worth 5 points. And then, of course, that leaves us with good old number 55, which I'm sure you were thinking is a multiple of both 5 and 11 and is worth 7 points. Urgh.
There's one more rule, though, to Six Nimmt that makes the game interesting and much more strategic. If during the game you play a card that's value is too low to be placed in a row, you may take any row you want as points and replace it with your card.
So now Six Nimmt becomes a game all about mitigating risk and deciding, ooh, well, you know, I think I'm going to take this row here and it has 3 points in it, but I'm going to do that just so that I can avoid taking that row there because that one already has 10 points and I definitely don't want to take that. So I'm just going to punt. But you see, your friend had the exact same idea and they played a card that was lower than yours. So they take all the points and you get away scot-free with what like basically feels is like akin to like highway robbery. It's just such a thrilling feeling when your buddy gets stuck taking all the points and you just get to slip right in. So yeah, Six Nimmt, it's an incredible game. I really love it. But I do want to point out the box says 2 to 10 players and I just don't agree with that. You can play the game with 2 people, but honestly, it's not really that interesting or fun. It's just it's kind of cagey, and I think there's it becomes too much strategy. And then 9 and 10 people is just like an absurd amount. It gets to me, that's just it pushes the game to its limits, and then it's just too random. It's like the other end where you'll play a card and literally all the cards on the table could change by the time yours gets played. So I think the sweet spot for me with this game is anywhere between 3 and 7 players, just like Just One. But it is just such a fantastic game, and it's absolutely, if not my favorite card of all time, it's definitely right up there. So brilliant game, great game, you should check it out. Six Nimmt. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so that's 2 games down, 1 to go. I have one more I want to show you. It's brand new to me. It's been out for like a year, but I saw this, I read a little bit about it, and I thought that might be like the perfect game to have in my classroom for Inside Recess. And so I got it, I played it, and boy was I right. It's a great, fun game, and it's called Draftosaurus. Draftosaurus is a game for 2 to 5 players about building a dinosaur theme park. It's fun, it's fast, and it's really easy to learn. And when I say fast, I mean it. This game, if you know what you're doing, this game is over in like 10-15 minutes. On your first, I think my wife and my first playthrough, I think it took us like 25 minutes just because we were kind of figuring stuff out. But you play this game 1 or 2 times, you're good to go. Let me show you a little bit about it.
In Draftosaurus, there are 6 different kinds of dinosaurs represented by these cute little wooden dino meeples, and you need to find a space for just 12 of them in your park. Your park is this player board here that's divided into different pens and a river running through the middle. Now, I'm not going to go into great detail about the rules for the pens, but you should know that each pen has a specific restriction or rule that governs what can be placed there, such as this pen can only have a single type of dinosaur in it, or this pen can only have 3 dinosaurs in it, period, and none of them can be the same type.
All right, so a round of play looks like this. Every player is going to take from the bag 6 dinosaurs into their hand without showing anybody. Then they're going to take one of those dinosaurs and they're going to place it somewhere in their park. Then they're going to pass the rest of their dinosaurs to the next player, who then has to, like, rifle through your dinosaur leftovers that you didn't want. Although now you'll also be, I guess, picking through somebody's Jurassic junk pile for your own park. Ooh, but maybe they passed the exact dinosaur you wanted for your park. Maybe they didn't. I know what you're thinking. Mr. Thomas, it's nice, it's cute. And the little dinosaurs, they're cute. And you take them and you put them in your little park and then you pass them on to the next person. But when does it get interesting? When does it get good? Right now.
Every turn, a player will roll this wooden die. This wooden die tells every player where they must place a dinosaur this turn, except the person that rolled it. They can place their dinosaur wherever they want, while you're stuck trying to force your T-Rex to play nice with the other dinosaurs. And trust me, they will gloat about it.
But not for long. Because you see, now it's your turn to roll the die, and you can place your Stegosaurus wherever you want, like right here, which is exactly what you wanted to do. And they're left trying to figure out what to do with the giant fistful of Parasaurolophuses that have been dumped into their lap now. So there you have it. 2 board games that are in my classroom currently that my students love playing, and a third one in Draftosaurus that I'm going to be adding as soon as I possibly can. I love all of these games, and it goes without saying that I just love board games in general. I think they just do such an incredible job of offering us experiences where we're like together and doing a thing together. And I think there's something to be said about that in a day and age where the world is becoming more and more dominated by the virtual realm and technology, and that's not a bad thing. I'm not out here up on my soapbox telling you screens are bad. My students are I'm able to teach my students every week still because of screens and technology. So that's not what this is about. But I do think that there's something special about being in a group of people and playing. Like, there's something that board games offered, like this tactile sense of presence, where I'm playing a game with a group of people, and it's a game that we can all see and hear and feel and touch, and we're having this experience together. And I think that's so important, especially right now in times like this where it's a little bit weird and a little bit maybe scary at times. So if you're feeling a little bit sad or tired or detached, because of this viral winter that we're slogging through right now, I would recommend that you play a game. And I'm not saying that's going to cure anything, but get a group of people, get a board game out, and just have fun for an hour. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it made you smile. And remember to be kind, be safe, love each other, and I'll see you soon. I love you, and I care about you, and I like you. Bye.